that should not be happening. But okay. Right. Just give me a second here, and I'll get this shared. Right, 1 second. I'm just going to share this up. You can see the flight plan there while you wait. Around 46 minutes. Alright. So there's the flight plan. Obviously going to take around 40 minutes. Coming out of Heathrow, heading east. Hopefully they'll stick me straight on that runway. Take off to the east. Bit of a south again over Dover. Out across the channel. Coming past Brussels. Into Germany and then into Frankfurt. Should be a pretty basic flight. The wind's not bad at all. It was quite strong earlier. 40 knots is alright. I was taking off and landing in 30 knots before, so hopefully should be alright. We'll see. Here we go. Might be a bit busy at Heathrow in terms of live players, so might experience a little bit of lag there, but we will see. If you are watching, please do feel free to chat. As much as I like this game, there is a lot of doing nothing at times. Let's hope it doesn't crash. There's just been the update, so hopefully that's improved the crash problems people were having, and I think it's decreased loading times a little bit as well, supposedly. That's what I've heard. Don't know for sure. It's not really looking that way at the moment, is it? Still going though, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, no crash. Not fingers crashed. Excuse the squeaky chair, I need a new one. I need to oil it as well. Damn, this loading time. The update hasn't fixed that at all. Never mind. Okay, here we go. We're ready to fly. Let's get a quick look at the aircraft then. So yeah, it is a little laggy out here. That's because of all the other players. That are taking off from Heathrow. So I'll get this checklist done on an auto. And let's get this clearance sorted now.
Heathrow clearance delivery Foxtrot 000 IFR to Frankfurt, ready to copy.
Foxtrot 000 is cleared to Frankfurt Airport as filed. Take off runway 9 left climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.475 squawk 7116.
Foxtrot 000 cleared to Frankfurt Airport as filed. Take off runway 9 left climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure on 118.475 squawk 7116.
Foxtrot 000 read back correct. Contact ground on 121.905.
Let's get straight to ground. I'm going to ask for the pushback. Let's get the lights on first, sweet. Let's have a look again. Oh, there she is. Chewie's good to go. Alright. Let's get the rest of this done then. And request pushback.
Heathrow ground Foxtrot 000 requesting pushback.
Foxtrot 000 pushback request accepted.
Good. Get us on the taxiway and then I'll get the taxi IFR. It should just be straight out to that runway over there. Might even be that one actually.
Heathrow ground Foxtrot 000 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
It does look good. This livery, I love it.
Your request has been transmitted to the operator.
It's really nice, really smooth.
Ground Foxtrot 000 requesting pushback tug to push the aircraft straight.
Foxtrot 000, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Heathrow ground Foxtrot 000 requesting the end of pushback.
Foxtrot 000 request to end pushback received.
Let's get our taxi IFR.
Heathrow ground Foxtrot 000 with India ready to taxi IFR.
Get out of the way, Todd.
000 taxi to and hold short of runway 9 left using taxiway Yankee Alpha Lima 56 Lima 57 Alpha 1 tree Alpha Bravo 1 tree.
Oh yeah, easy.
Contact tower on 118.505 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 9 left using taxiway Yankee Alpha Lima 56 Lima 57 Alpha 1 tree Alpha Bravo 1
There's
tree.
a lot of road traffic tonight as well. It's good to see. It's nice to see the airport so busy, as it should be. It is Heathrow after all. It is a little bit laggy, guys. It's there's a lot of other players here, so it is going to be laggy. It's good to see the liveries there, even though it says Australia. It adds a lot more realism to the game. It just looks awesome. So thank you to Clink and his team for the livery pack. Absolutely awesome, look at that. Looks brilliant. fast there, about 30 knots. Okay, let's see about punching that in now. 7,000. Yeah, there we go. He's accepted that. That's good. Flight deflectors are on, so as soon as I've started climbing, I can just stick. Oh, didn't want to do that. There it is. Okay, let's just have a look here. I want the flaps to 1. I want the auto brake. I'll do that in a sec, actually, auto brake.
Heathrow Tower Foxtrot
Thanks for the follow, Gareth.
000,
Appreciate
ready to
it.
go runway 9 left IFR to Frankfurt.
Foxtrot 000 cleared for takeoff runway 9
For takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff runway 9 left Foxtrot 000.
Set max auto brake. And let's get this to take off there. Turn those runway turn lights off. I don't know how it's supposed to be, to be honest, but yeah, that's how I do it. One day I'll find out. Okay, here we go. Heathrow to Frankfurt. Into a lovely summer's evening in the UK. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. There she goes. All that power. A little bit of wind there. Okay, we're up. Gears
Heathrow Tower,
up.
Speedbird 2733, 8 miles west inbound, ILS runway 9 left approach. Speedbird
Get a bit of
2733, Heathrow Tower.
higher climb.
Cleared ILS runway 9 left approach.
Stop it over speed.
Altimeter 30.02, wind 192
1500 coming up and
Foxtrot
flaps up.
000, contact London Center on 118.475.
Going under speed.
Going to 118.475 Foxtrot 000.
I'm going
Cleared
to
ILS runway 9 left approach, Speedbird 2733.
yeah, devilish. I know what you mean,
Cleared
man.
to land runway 9 left.
It's
192 at 14.
the graphics are unbelievable, but can you imagine if they had tracer rounds flying around as well?
Cleared to land runway 9
I think it would like just burn up most people's PCs. Okay, I'm gonna do the initial climb to 7,000.
London
Contact
Center
London
Foxtrot
Center.
000 is at 5,000 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
Foxtrot 000, London Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 30.02.
Altimeter
Foxtrot 000, climb and maintain flight level 190.
19er. Let's get it up there.
Speedbird
Oh, shit.
2649,
Autopilot's not happy with that.
southeast. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Keep speed below 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 9 right approach via Bravo India Golf.
I should have thought about that. Oh, come on.
Descend and maintain
There we go,
10,000 feet. Keep speed below 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 9 right approach via Bravo India Golf. Transition cleared to Bravo India Golf. Speedbird 2649.
So devilish, I've actually I've started playing IL2.
Approach on 134.98.
There's a lot of traffic tonight.
Climb and maintain flight level 190 Foxtrot 000.
Yeah, I've started playing IL2, and I must say, like in terms of a simulator, obviously compared to War Thunder. It beats it hands down, but the ground graphics certainly aren't as good. Let's get that speed up to around 340. Come on, get up there. I recommend it. So I was a bit of a stickler with the fact that obviously I've stuck to War Thunder for so long. Nice. But as soon as I got it at the same time I got Flight Sim, and in terms of the realism, like, it's got so much more on War Thunder, but War Thunder's still got that sort of easier combat feel. So far I found it great for bombers and great for ground attack aircraft, but I'm not having much success in the fighters at all. And if you watched any of my War Thunder streams, you know that I was mainly a fighter player, so I'll have to get used to that a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. I'm enjoying it anyway, that's the main thing. Right, well we're up. We're climbing up to 19,000 now. And as you can see, the graphics of this game are just beautiful. I mean, look at that night sky, down to the Earth's detail at the bottom there. There's other planes in the sky. My plane looks awesome. You can see for miles, look at it.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Keep speed below 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 9 right approach via Bravo India Golf transition. Clear to Bravo India Golf. Foxtrot 000 climb and maintain flight level 250.
2,500 for us? Sorry, 2,500?
Speed below 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 9 right approach via Bravo
25,000.
India Golf transition. Clear to Bravo India
There we
Golf.
go.
Speed bird 2557.
We're maintaining 340 knots quite nicely. It's good to go. Got a tailwind as well, 23 knot tailwind. It's alright. Keep us moving.
Foxtrot 000 acknowledge last transmission.
I thought I did.
Climb and maintain flight level 250 Foxtrot 000.
Oh, no.
London Center Foxtrot 000 requesting vector to next waypoint.
I know I pressed something.
Foxtrot 000 turn left heading 125. Proceed on course.
There we go. So, whatever I pressed.
Foxtrot 000 acknowledge last transmission.
I'm just trying to work out
Turn
something.
left heading
Something may have gone
125
horribly wrong here.
navigation Foxtrot 000.
For some reason, I think it disengaged the throttle. Not quite sure what I pressed there. But it's alright, speed's coming back up. There we go. We're okay. Yeah, we're good. We're beginning to climb again. Awesome. Okay, let's have a look. So yeah, we're approaching 25,000. That's our cruising altitude for tonight. I didn't want to go too high because I wanted to see something of the world below. Obviously when I get to that height, we'll get your drinks out to you. And we've got a little snack for you as well, because it's going to be a late one by the time we land. You want a bit of a midnight snack.
Speedbird 2557, contact Heathrow approach on 127.525.
It's such a clear night though. I'm loving this view. This is awesome. Now that looks like traffic at my height. I wouldn't be surprised if I get a warning about that, unless it's a player, of course. In which case I won't get any warning. Just throttling down. Yeah, approaching 25,000, that's right. Where's he going actually? He's going away from me, so that's alright.
Ryanair 3219er, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude.
I think he is, isn't he?
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Ryanair 3219er.
That one's come out of nowhere. There he is, from the cockpit view. Yeah, I think that one is, looks like he's travelling the same direction as me actually. So he's going away from me, about the same speed as well. Okay, we're just about to come into Dover now, so that's Dover on the right there. The cliffs are just below us, so we're going to cross at the same point we did the other day. And then I think the traffic will probably go a bit quiet until we reach France at least. And then it will get real busy as we head past Brussels. There'll probably be quite a few players around Brussels. And then into Frankfurt, it's going to be really busy. I'm just going to turn the light off here, just give me a sec. Really throw myself into the immersion of the game. Alright, looking good. I feel like I'm in the cockpit now. It is easy with these autopilot flights just to sit back and relax. I've quite often, I know it sounds weird, like you probably think, why'd you play a game? I mean, unless you play these, there's our plane. Sorry, I'm looking on the VFR map. The other plane is going the same route. Unless you play these games regularly, you don't really understand it. Like, you enjoy this type of game where you sort of just have a little bit of excitement and then you just sort of switch off and just relax. That's what I'm doing right now. Obviously you can take the planes and if you wanted to you could fly the plane the whole way yourself, but I actually like the mechanisation of it all and having the autopilot take control, feeling like I'm actually in the plane and part of the moment, and enjoying the view as well. So we're well over the channel now. We're probably closer to France than we are the UK. just over halfway. Not sure whether this is a route that Chewy does. It's probably more Air Berlin.
000, contact Paris Center on 126.475.
Or Ryanair and EasyJet.
126.475 for Foxtrot 000.
That's us. British Airways probably does a Heathrow to Frankfurt as well, I'm sure. But the Chewy skin is
Paris Center,
really
Foxtrot
nice.
000, flight level 250.
Foxtrot 000, Paris Center, continue to Conan as planned.
No, Devilish, it's funny you say that because I'm thinking about giving it a go next year.
Ryanair 106.
I've got a bit of money saved aside. I'm gonna obviously I'm gonna go for an actual flying lesson first, but I don't know if to go full package and try and get the pilot's license as well. I think it takes around 2 years, and it's quite costly, but I think it'd be worth it definitely to have that license to be able to just take a plane up. Be awesome. What about you? You ever flown?
000, contact Brussels Center on 125.0.
Oh, they passed me off to Brussels very quickly there.
Going to 125.0 Foxtrot 000.
Ryanair 1069er, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
What about you, Devilish? You ever flown?
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Ryanair 1069er.
Yeah, it costs a bit of money. Where are you based? Are you in the UK or are you somewhere else? I think the license is pretty much the same wherever you are, but I'm guessing the prices are different. There's a lot of planes about, so I've got the VFR map open. I'm counting 4 already. Just in close vicinity to me. Let's have a look, see if I can see them. Yeah, I've got to be careful. Ah, right, yeah, so it's probably almost exactly the same price then. It's nice view of the runway there. So I was looking at is it the APL or the LPL? The PL, the private. So the private first one's a PPL in it, right? And they recommended looking at the LPL, I think it's called, and that's a little bit less in money, and there's a few more constraints on it, like size of aircraft you can fly and things like that. But you know, it's about doing your research, I suppose. I think I've looked at 3 different flight schools now, and it's the same price everywhere. So it's one of them. I think it's just a standardised price. It's more afterwards that you have to fly. I think it's 12 times in a 2-year period, and if you don't, you then have to fly again with an instructor. Which, if you can't keep that up, it's going to end up very costly to keep your license. But at least with the LPL, you don't lose the license. You just have to do more flights with an instructor. That's all. think that's right, 12 times. I may be getting that wrong. If someone's watching who's done their license, let me know. Yeah, that's it. And I know you only have, it's like 18 months you have to complete it. And you have to do it from when you first start. You've got the tests as well, the written tests. I think there's 9 of them. So it's all about time as well as money. Like you say, if you don't keep it up, it can be a very costly mistake. But I'd love to do it. Definitely do that first lesson at least. Or even just a flight experience. I think they do like an hour experience flight, most of them, don't they? Where, like you say, they just let you have a little bit of hands-on with the controls, just to see what you feel. It's an advertisement for them as well, isn't it, at the end of the day? Okay, we're back inside. We're probably about 20 minutes into this flight now. What I'll do is I'll get the VFR map up. See if you guys can see it. No, you can't see that. I'll have to close it there. There we go. Okay, so let's have a look at the VFR. So we took off from Heathrow, which is Echo Golf Lima Lima. We've come out across there, over Dover, over Conan, just past Cock now, heading to Ferdy. And I think this is Brussels here, so it'll probably get a bit busier as we pass Brussels. Might get a little bit laggy depending how many people are in the sky. Once we're at Brussels, we're over halfway through the flight there. Yeah, so Devilish, this is all like real. It's based on real world data. This is the full flight plan and time. I've not done anything over 2 hours yet. I did a 2-hour flight the other day. Where did I go? I think it was somewhere in Spain. It was. Oh, we're not in Germany yet. We're still in France, so we're there. So you can see we're still in France there. It doesn't show the country borders. There probably is a way to get it up, but it doesn't show it. So this is still France, and then this is Brussels, so obviously Belgium. I think, does it show the border, or are they rivers? No, they're just rivers. They're all, it just shows like navigation aids and things like that. It doesn't actually show. Let's have a look at that. What does that do? I'm not too sure what an ISO liner map is. Yeah, let's have. I'm going to Google it. Let's see what flight time between Heathrow and Frankfurt. It should be real. Interesting, yeah. Average flight time 1 hour 40 minutes. I suppose it depends how fast you fly. I don't know what speed they normally fly at. Let's have a look. Let's get rid of that map. Put that back outside into my other screen. So yeah, it's according to the flight plan, it's a 53-minute flight. But obviously, it depends what altitude you're at to how fast they're going. Let's see what's the ground speed. So I'm at 340 knots, which is obviously indicated airspeed. The actual ground speed there is 484. You can see it there. So it obviously depends how high up you are as well. Different things like that. The flights, I've noticed the flights have always been longer than what the actual flight plan says as well. And obviously you've got to think that although that might be how long it takes direct, they may not normally fly that route. You know, maybe a completely different route. The average flight is 1 hour 40 minutes, according to Google anyway, from Heathrow to Frankfurt. It'll tell me at the end, once I've landed and parked in the box, it'll tell me exactly how long I spent flying, so we'll see. But we're heading into Belgium soon. Not in Belgium just yet. Yeah, exactly. It's a very straight line route that it's given me here. Let's have a look. There's some nice views down there. So this is Belgium now. We're heading into, and that is Brussels down there. That city is Brussels. There's Brussels Airport, as you can see. 3 runways. It's actually not that busy. I thought there'd be loads of players rendering in, but so far there's nothing. Maybe they're all on the other server. Absolutely no one there. Dead. No one wants to fly to Brussels, that's a shame. I reckon there'll be a few people at Frankfurt. See though. So that's probably just over halfway, or just about halfway through into the flight now. Obviously you've got to include the descent in that as well. I'm surprised that there's no players showing up down there though. I was expecting to see green and red lights everywhere. Literally can't see any. Cloud Club was really sparse today. It's giving me a good view. Yeah, there's Brussels fading into the distance now. I don't know what's next after Brussels. I'll try and call out these cities, but it's a shame the VFR map isn't like sort of more interactive in the point that you can click on it and know what you're looking at. So this next one that's coming up, the smaller one, is probably Liège, and then Aachen after that, which is just into Germany. No, in fact, so that's probably Liège there, I think. It could be any of those three, actually. That could even be Cologne. It's quite big. Could be Cologne. And then once we get there, Frankfurt should be coming into view around here somewhere. Once we're in line with that anyway, I reckon Frankfurt will be around there, maybe there. Nice easy flight so far. Winds at, what's that, 29? Yeah, wind, not a tailwind anymore, it's pretty much a crosswind. So you can see the planes waving side to side. Hopefully that crosswind will die down before we start the descent. Just realised I never did
Brussels Center, Foxtrot
contact
000,
Brussels Centre.
flight level 250.
It's probably a bit late.
Foxtrot 000 Brussels Center, continue to Sierra Papa India as planned.
It's probably going to tell me to go on to another. I think I'm not even in Brussels flight airspace anymore. I am. I think I still am. Brussels is quite a big one.
You are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Chinook 626.
My wind's picked up a little bit. Is that 36? No, 29 to 30. Gusting a bit as well. I think it's going to get stronger as we get in. It said 9 knots when I did the flight plan. We'll see. Let's get the constraints on there as well, just in preparation. And I'm going to go medium auto brake before I forget. Had a hell of a bumpy landing before. I was coming into Liverpool and the wind just dropped. It went from, I think it was nearly 40 knots, and then it dropped down to 24 as I came into Liverpool, and the autopilot sort of struggled with it, brought me down a bit fast, slammed on the runway. Got down safe though, you know. Was there in the end. Speeding up a bit. There's an aircraft rear there. Can't tell which way he's going. Probably away from me. Oh, there's another one. That's no, it's still the same one. I can't get over how good this skin looks. This is the first time I've used it today, and it looks awesome. Love it. You see my tail number on there as well, on the right, on the left wing. It's good to go. The wind's come down a little bit, down to 27 now, which is good. Hopefully it'll continue dropping. I'm sure it'll drop off as we come down from 25,000. That was a big gust. 45. There we go. We've hit a patch of bad weather. Oh, bad wind. I don't think there is a weather radar on this. The 747 and the 787. There is a weather radar, and you can actually see it. There's a gust at 45. That's strong winds for a crosswind. Around just over 50 miles an hour, about 52. At this point, I'd be putting the seatbelt sign on. You know what? I was actually thinking about this the other day, like, although obviously I'm under no illusion, like, this is not how you fly a plane on autopilot. Obviously, it's a game. I'm quite confident in the fact that I cannot fly a plane. I feel like it gives you enough knowledge, like, especially these little controls here. If this is accurate, I feel like it gives you enough knowledge just to be able to plan the autopilot a little bit. Look at this, the plane's really fighting the wind at the moment. These are the highest winds I've flown in. And if it did happen and no one else stepped up, then yeah, I suppose I would. Like, yeah, I can fly a plane. And what have you done? Yeah, well, I played flight sim for 2 weeks. Yeah, that's the man.
Foxtrot 000, contact center on 127.6.
Just center? Okay.
127.6 for Foxtrot 000. Center Foxtrot 000, flight level 250.
Yeah, you see that in the films, don't you? Like,
Center, continue to go back as planned.
they talk to someone over the radio, and then that person says, "You see this button on your left-hand side? Press that."
Foxtrot 000, descend and maintain
13,000. You see, like, if this control's accurate, then I can do that. I can fly the plane
and maintain 13,000
by autopilot.
Foxtrot 000.
If that is accurate, I can do it. I mean, if I had that as a flight stick, I'd be terrified. Like, I'd look at that and think, for starters, I'm not left-handed, and second of all, the hell is that? That's a terrible yoke. Look at it. Alright, we're coming down. Is the wind coming down? Not really. That's upsetting. I'm going to stick LS on straight away now. Again, something less to forget. I don't know, Devilish. I would, obviously. I'd have to. If no one else did it, I'd do it. Because there's always going to be someone else who says, "Oh yeah, I'll give it a go," and then it's them who get famous. You may as well be that dude, don't you? Even if you crash a plane, at least you're famous. I think I've heard about that. Was that in the UK? I'll have to try and watch that at some point. I've definitely heard about it though. It must have been terrifying. Must have been shit as well, like losing your mate. Like, you know your mate's just died in the plane with you, and he's left you to die. imagine the emotion and the thoughts that are going through that guy's head. Like, not only has he got to land the plane that he doesn't know how to fly, but he's just lost probably one of his good mates. Yeah, definitely. Let's bring the speed down a little bit as well. Bring it down to 300 for now. You've got to have something about you to be able to do that, though, haven't you? Like, to be able to just pick it up and it's just I'm just gonna move this link show down. I realised how in the way it is on Flight Sim. There we go. Not so in the way anymore. Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out for that one, Devilish. Sounds like a good watch. Brought us down to 13,000, but there's not much left. What's what we got there? Tailwind of 11. The wind's gone down at least. Pushing us along now. I'm expecting a lot of players in this area. Expecting and kind of hoping for it as well.
Here we go. 4 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 3,100 feet. Expect vectors. Visual runway 18 approach.
Ah, you know what? I never selected ILS, did I? Shit. Can I go ILS?
Foxtrot 000.
Foxtrot 000, roger.
Stand by Foxtrot 000.
Foxtrot 000, roger.
I'm gonna go runway 25 center.
Center 101 tree, you are tree 2 miles east. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 2 right approach by Gecko transition. Cleared to Gecko. Center 101 113 descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Keep speed below 220 knots.
I screwed over my selection
Please
now.
stand by Foxtrot 000.
Foxtrot 000, roger.
Thanks for the follow, Mertez. Yeah, Devilish, they have got that in game. I don't know if it's a little buggy, but if you hear all these, so if you hear these Sun Turk and things like that the ATC's talking to, they are real aircraft.
Please stand by Foxtrot 000.
Foxtrot 000, roger.
I'm gonna.
Going to 118.75 center, 1013.
Oh man.
Stand by Foxtrot 000.
It's not letting me talk. They're real busy.
Foxtrot 000, roger.
I'm gonna have to repeat this a little bit.
Foxtrot 000, descend and maintain 3,100 feet.
Oh man, just keeps
Descend
mugging me
and
off.
maintain 3,100 feet. Foxtrot 000.
Right, here we go. I1 ILS runway 25 center MTR transition. I don't know what that is.
Foxtrot 000, contact approach on 136.13.
Going to 136.13 Foxtrot 000.
I'm so annoyed I forgot to do the.
Approach
The
Foxtrot
ILS.
000 is out of 11,700 feet for 3,100 feet.
Foxtrot 000, approach continue as planned. Altimeter 30.07.
Foxtrot 000 would like ILS runway 25 center approach Mike Tango Romeo transition. Foxtrot 000 would like ILS runway 25 center approach Mike Tango Romeo transition.
Not having it. Come on, get back to me. There's a lot of runways here. I really should have selected one.
Foxtrot 000 would like ILS runway 25 center approach vectors to final.
Foxtrot 000, you are 16 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 25 center approach. Circle to land runway 18.
Circle to land runway 18, and he told me to expect 25.
Foxtrot 000, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Well, I'm already at 3,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 25 center approach. Circle to land runway 18. Foxtrot 000.
Okay, so that's runway 18 there. 25 centers there. I don't know where this is going to put me. I think I'm going to have to freehand this landing. Thanks for the like, Mertez. Appreciate it. Where do they want me to go? Let's see what the vector is.
Next waypoint.
Foxtrot 000, turn left heading 020.
020, let's have a look.
Foxtrot 000, did you hear my last transmission?
Yes, I did.
Turn left heading 020 Foxtrot 000.
1,500.
I'm gonna forget something here. I really am. Let's get a bit of a climb on. I'm hoping it'll still pick up the ILS because it's not in the flight plan. I screwed up the flight plan. Alright, I'm sorry guys. I meant to land ILS. It's now not going to happen. Well, it could happen. We'll see. I'm going to fly this way for a bit. 020 is there. So I'm going to come around, try and land at 25. I'll just listen to the controller and see what happens.
Foxtrot 000, please expedite your climb to 4,000 feet.
Let's go to 4,000. I'll give him that. Okay, so we're not on the FMS flight plan anymore. We're doing our own thing with the headings, which is good, you know. I'm going to bring it round that way a little bit. So I'm using the VFR map now to see where the runway is, and I'm going to bring myself in line with it. So we're going for 25 center. See what it gives me for a vector now.
000 requesting vector to next waypoint.
Foxtrot 000, turn left heading 020.
Nah, I'm not going back to 020.
Turn left heading 020 Foxtrot 000.
That'll put me way out. I don't want that. Let's get a turn on now. You can see there the runway runs pretty much that way. So this is going to be a first for me. I'm going to see if the ILS picks up without it being in the flight plan, which it should do really. Let's get the landing lights on. Not got the wheels down yet or anything. Let's bring the speed down, right down. Go for 200 for now. Okay, and let's bring that right round now. Start to turn into a position. That's a bit better, I can see everything there. You know, we'll go for that, and then we'll turn around and down that way. Try and pick up that ILS. If it doesn't do it, I'm going to have to freehand it, so I'll probably just end up diving towards the runway. Let's get flaps 1. Would be a shame to dive towards the runway after this nice long flight as well. Go for that. I think now they probably won't give me clearance to land there either because this is screwed up. I say this, I screwed up. was my fault. I got it wrong. Let's see if the ILS picks up. There's the runways anyway, so we've got loads of room there, which is good. 25 centre is that one there, that's where we're going. So I can line up with that.
Foxtrot 000, you are 18 miles northeast of Frankfurt. Maintain present heading and altitude. Contact Frankfurt Tower on 118.78.
I'm gonna...
Maintain present heading and altitude. Tower on 118.78 Foxtrot 000.
gonna pull the speed down, 185. Can't get it right. There we go.
Frankfurt Tower Foxtrot 00017 miles northeast inbound ILS runway 25 center approach circle to land runway
check.
18.
Foxtrot 000 Frankfurt Tower. Cleared ILS runway 25 center approach. Altimeter tree 0.06 wind 004 at tree.
Cleared ILS runway 25 center approach Foxtrot 000.
I don't know if... I don't know if the... Let's go gear down, flaps 2. I don't know if the ILS is even going to pick up. We'll soon find out. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's the one I wanted to do. Right, if I press approach and there's no ILS, it's going to be a problem. That's pretty much lined up now though. So if we can hold that, that'd be good. We're on instrument flight rules, so they're not going to guide me in now. I'm going to have to bring this down myself. I'm going to climb down to 2000. I don't even know how far from the runway I am. Let's have a look if we can do arc. Brilliant. 10 mile out. So there should be ILS here. What's it locking onto? Nothing. So we don't want approach mode on. It's going to be a freehand landing after all this. So I'm pulling down to 2000 there. I'm gonna do a slow descent. At the moment I'm lined up into the centre, so let's bring that round a little bit. A little bit more. Oh, what's going on here? Climb back to 2000, come on, cheeky. Is this real? No, it's not real. This is flight sim.
1000.
It does look real though, doesn't it? Is this real life? Right, here we go, here we go, here we go. See what the pappy light's saying. Too low. it's not going to be too low forever. I know, I'm trying not to crash. I thought I was coming in ILS, but I'm not. Ah, wind calm, good.
1000.
Wind doesn't look calm.
Cleared to land runway 18 Foxtrot 000.
Okay, wheels are down. Let's go flaps 3. That's the landing flaps. Let's bring that speed right down. Okay, we're a little bit off. Pull it round a little bit more. Okay, holding at 1000. I'm going to... It's the A320N. There you go. Chewy flight. Landing at Frankfurt. I was supposed to be landing ILS, but I messed up the flight plan, so I'm not doing that anymore. Right. I'm getting too high, and I'm a little bit too far right. Let's turn auto throttle off. I went into retard then, and I shouldn't have done. It's still too high, according to the PAPI lights, but it'll be alright.
300.
There we go.
200.
A little bit too far to the right. It's gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright.
100. 60, 50, 40, 30,
Uh-oh.
20. Retard. Foxtrot 000, contact ground on 121.9.
That's not what you want to hear just before you land, is it? Uh-oh! That wasn't the smoothest landing, but it wasn't the hardest I've done either. I'm quite happy with that.
121.955 Foxtrot 000. Frankfurt ground Foxtrot 000 taxi to the gate.
Foxtrot 000, taxi to gate Alpha Tree 8 via taxiway cross runway 25 Center Lima 9.
Oh man, this is lagging.
November 7.
Taxiing to gate Alpha Tree 8 using taxiway cross runway 25 Center Lima 9 Lima November 6 November 7 Foxtrot 000.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think that landing went too bad. Ah, yes, the gate's just there as well. I'm quite impressed with that. I'm happy with myself. I hope you guys enjoyed that landing as much as I did. Let's get these, yeah, yes. No. Obviously not, otherwise I wouldn't have forgot to do the ILS on the flight plan. What else do I need to change? No, I'm not. Are you just humouring me or what? No, I wish I was a pilot in real life, but no, I'm not. If this was real life, I think I'd probably have a few complaints. Thanks. You seen the specs, have you? The specs aren't updated actually. I've now got a 2080 Super. Just in time for the 3000 series coming out. See you later, Devilish. Hope you enjoyed it, mate. Okay, here we go. Here's our little box. It'll tell us the total flight time on there. A simple way is a program called Specky, which is free. If you download Specky, that'll tell you some of the stuff you've got, not all of it. But the better way is to build your own, and then you know exactly what you've got. Oh shit! There we go. And that's what I did. I built my own, so I know exactly what I've got in my PC. Right. Here's the save. Okay, flight time. Total time of flight was 59 minutes. That's not bad, considering I didn't do the plan properly. I only got 6 minutes total on top of what it should have been. So yeah, that's all right. Nice. 27 hours total flight now. Okay, let's just. I just want to see this because I'm a real nerd with it. Let's get the. Oh, nice! They've parked the tug inside the terminal.
Frankfurt ground Foxtrot 000. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
You may as well. This is me
Foxtrot 000,
getting off the plane. Oh, 1060's not bad. It's not the worst graphics card in the world. No, it's not bad. Not bad at 1060. There we go. Flight to Frankfurt complete. They've even brought me a fuel truck. Look at that. I didn't ask for it, but it's here anyway. And I hope you enjoyed that flight, guys. What I'm going to do, I'm going to end the stream here. I may stream again later, but it'll be a different game. If not, I'll be on tomorrow at some point. So I hope you enjoyed watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. Don't forget to subscribe or follow, and you'll be updated when I'm next stream.